Hey, I just wanted to make a quick video, kind of show you why I set up Google Forms the way I do. So if you look here, I'm going to import these grades. And so this is just something that just started happening, but I'm like, this is obviously an issue. You see how it says 0 of 29 grades successfully imported. Sometimes that happens. It's a finicky system, technology. I don't really know actually. But it causes those sorts of problems. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I do just in case, because I've experienced this before a lot more in the past than now. But right now we're having this situation. So I've now gone through, this is actually pulled up through my Google Drive. So when you create a Google form, you actually have to go through your Google Drive to get the analytics, to go to the main form. This is kind of like the master copy. So I've had 54 students respond, but and they have a score at the top of their assignment, but they don't have the score importing to Google Classroom. And in my district, the way it works is we go by ID number. Their email is their ID number at ourschooldistrict.net. And so if you didn't put first name or last name as a question, you would end up in a place where you would have no way to figure out whose was which, or if you want to, you know, like kind of look through each ID number, but it would take forever. So this is why I'm just letting you know, this is why I do this. I always include a name on here. And so that I can go back and say, okay, this is this student and he's in my first and second period block. So now I'm able to go back over here and I can go to the student's name over here, and I can actually manually put in his score. So if I go over to this side here, and I don't know if maybe because the camera's over there that it's not letting me do it, but let me see. So right here, I can actually type in the score of the student. Oh, sorry. So even though I didn't, unfortunately, it's going to be a longer process. You don't have to start all over again. Let me show you another way to do this as well. So you can, this would be out of order because if I've had kids from my first, second, or third class, since we're doing work at home, they may have all submitted changeably with each other, intermixed. Interchangeably is probably the wrong word, but we would end up in a situation where I'd be flipping through classes to try to put students in. So what I do is this right here. I'll just export. I'm going to create a new spreadsheet. And then in this spreadsheet, I can organize data by period number. So this way I'm doing all students at one time. So right here is what class you have. So I'm going to be curious if this will actually even work because I have them slashed, but let's see. So I go sort A to Z, and perfect. All my first and second period kids are now up. And what I can even do is I can copy these kids over to, this is really all I need at this moment. I can copy these kids over to a new tab, and then I can alphabetize them by last name. So now I'm gonna sort by their last name. So now I have them already in alphabetical order. So now going in and putting in these scores, even though it's a lot more strenuous of a process than if Google had just imported like it's supposed to, then that'd be great. But if it doesn't, just so you know, this is the background option. Whenever you create a Google form, always put first name, last name, and period number, and then you're able to quickly aggregate data to get back to where you need to.